Hi, this is Katie from Crafting Ruby Dreams, and welcome to my channel where I talk about planners, goal setting, writing, publishing, and getting right with my finances. Today, I have a review of the 2023 launch of MakseLife. And these are paper products. It's not everything that is available, but I focus on paper products. They also are going to have digital products, which I'll quickly go over. I don't currently have a working iPad or any kind of tablet. So you can look for others who are going to have the digital products that they are reviewing. I got pretty much one of everything that was available for the review crew of the physical products. And I did order the MakseLife markers, the Maksē markers. Unfortunately, they were not available in time to get all the review packs out. So as far as I know, nobody has the Maksē markers at this point. Today, when this goes up, is Tuesday, October 18th. Launch is Thursday, October 20th. I will go through all of the information towards the end, but let's dive into all of this. Most of this I have not really looked at because I'm filming this on Monday, the day before the review goes up. I got all of this. Let me turn it. It's a lot. I got this less than 24 hours ago. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So I have not really had a chance to dive deep into it, but so this is all pretty much my first impressions, and I will say what the stuff that I did look at while I was getting some information together, I really like. So spoiler alert. So let's go ahead and start with the top. This item is I don't know how well this is going to show up on video, but this is a teal cover. I forget if teal is the actual name of the color, but it's like a deep bluish green. So it is a folio, and let's see if that will show up. You can see the blind embossing of MakseLife on the back. It is got the cords, and it has a magnetized opening. Now I will say I have it full with a number of items in there already. This is very full. So if you have it this full, it may take a while to get the magnets to catch, but you know what? If you are throwing around, it's going to unhook, but if you just let it sit, it stays. It will stay closed. So opening it up, I have, let me go ahead and pop all of these items out, but I want to show you what it looks like full. So I have the 2022 year-end reflections, the daily intentions notebook, the daily reflections and gratitude notebook, the dot grid notebook, and I have a daily pad stuck in the back. So let me pop all of these out, and I'm going to be doing this kind of like my live stream because honestly, because of the timing, I'm filming this after work. I don't have time to do a deep edit, so I thank you for your indulgence of all of this. So I'm going to pop all of these out, and all right, so interior, we have these little card holders right here. There's 4 of them. There is a bigger little slide, so if you have some larger piece of paper. You also have this pocket right here. You have another pocket back here, as well as this side, and a pen loop that is pretty nicely sturdy. So this is a very sturdy item. When it comes shipped, there is a little poly filler thing so that it ships so it's not going to crush down. So it's very nicely packaged. This also is going to come in a charcoal color, but again, this is the bluish green. Like I said, I can't remember what the color is, but I really like this. This is a very nice cover. It is going to be $42. And so moving on. Now, like I said, this is the daily notepad. This is not part of the 2023 launch. This was part of the 2022 launch. And I think it's a really useful thing to have if you are not using the daily planners, or if you want something that's more easily travel. As you saw, I had it just slipped into the back and it fits perfectly. So that would be a nice addition to have back there. And then, by the way, if you do want this, these are going to be available. These are about $10, I believe. So the dot grid notebook, and let me pop my note over here. So this is in the cloud cover. This is with the new branding. It's got dot grid notebooks. And here is another little thing. I don't know how well this is going to show up. Hopefully shows up well. Instead of hearts for everything for the 2023 launch and moving forward is going to be the Area of Life wheel in rainbow down at the bottom. So starting with this particular set of launch, they are working towards being more gender inclusive, and honestly, there's a lot of great options, and frankly, I think they knocked the colorway for this launch out of the park. I'm in love with all of the colors. So it's just a dot grid notebook, as you can see, and the pages, all of the dot grids. This dot grid is going to match the dot grid on the daily pads, and as well as in other things that they have a grid on. So, and yeah, so it's, I believe, 60 pages. Very nicely, this is a very nice notebook. And so this is like a vegan leather cover, and it's again the blind embossing with silver, where it says dot grid notebook, and on the back MakseLife. So it's just really, really lovely. And then we have, I'm going to start off with the Daily Intentions notebook, and all of these, this might have another color available. These two books are going to be, you don't have a choice of color. This is just what the colors are. So Daily Intentions notebook, this is more for like morning intentions. And this is basically, if you were in Club Mäksē, this was an exercise that I forget which month of 2022 Sierra had us go through this, but this is a more refined version of that exercise. So you're going to get 60 pages. So this is worth of about just under 2 months, depending on what months you are using this. So it's the same page every day. So it goes through, how am I feeling today? How do I want to feel? What do I need to do today to feel good? What do I want to attract to myself today? Today I will let go of, say no to. Today I will embrace. Who is someone I want to make a mindful connection with today? What is something I can do in 15 minutes or less today that will positively impact my life? And today's mantra affirmation. So again, this is the exact same thing every day, and it's the purpose of this is to work on changing your mindset. That's a thing that Sierra is very intentional about trying to build into the MakseLife system across all of their products. So I really am excited about using this. And again, on the back, you've got the silver embossing, and the Daily Reflections and Gratitude Notebook. This is more for evening use, so at the end of the day. So if you're more of a morning journaling person, you'd want to go with the Daily Intentions Notebook. If you're more of an evening journaling person, you would want to go with Daily Reflections and Gratitude. And this is, again, also 60 pages, same thing every single day. So you have how I felt today, energy level, mood. Today I'm grateful for the following. Something that brought me joy, today's wins, how I grew today. Today I'm proud of myself. 4, I can speak. What is something I can do tomorrow to make it a good day? So again, 60 pages, so just under 2 months, depending on what the months are. And so for both of the Daily Intentions Notebook and the Daily Reflections and Gratitude Notebook, those are each $16. So all of these are like a vegan leather finish. And honestly, this is lovely. This is a very luxe feeling material. And then we have the 2022 year-end reflections. This is a paper, a cardboard cover. This is going to be $8, but if you order launch weekend, so orders placed before October 24th, this will be free with purchase. So definitely, if you are thinking or if you know you're going to buy, try to buy before the 24th, and you can get one of this free with purchase. If you want to get more than one, you can order them individually, again, for $8 each. So again, in the back, MakseLife. And so it's just a notebook for you to work through various things, such as the year in review, with how you're feeling on the Wheel of Life, or I forget what it's called, assessment. There we go. And it's just questions to work you through how you think 2022 went for you, so that you can prepare and begin thinking about 2023. So let's see, I forget how many pages exactly this is, but it's really nice. And there's blank pages in the back for you to mark down notes, such as like things that you were thinking about for 2023 and such. So there you have it. Again, the new branding for MakseLife. And moving forward, we have the companion notebooks. So this is what the first, the annual year in review looks like now. This is what it looked like in prior years. So I'm going to go ahead and slip this off so that you can see the difference. And again, we have the assessment wheel. And they have updated all of the design of the goal-setting worksheets. So as far as I know, the content has not changed, but the design has changed to hopefully make it easier for you to process and work through. So the annual, for this booklet as part of the companion notebook system, is to help you work through your initial start of 2023 or whatever year you're starting. And honestly, it doesn't have to be that you're starting this January of 2023. You could start this any month you want. You can define your own year and quarters. And so, because none of this is dated. And so if you want to start this February of 2023 with you work through this in January, do that. That is absolutely whatever is going to work best for you. So this is all the initial work that you do for setting your annual goals. So as I said, the design has switched up. And something else I want to note is that they have refined the colors for the areas of life. And they have made it so that the Mäksē markers will match the areas of life. So it is one reason to consider getting the Mäksē markers when they are available. I am really, really looking forward to it. I should be getting my own because I did order them as part of my review pack. Later, I just don't have them right now. So the annual start for the companion notebooks. And then like the, let me pop this up. Oh, there's a reason why, because I got my note as to how much these cost. So let me pop this off. And these all have that kind of vegan leather cover feel. And again, I love this colorway. It's just, I lean towards blues and purples anyway, but this is just, it's gorgeous. So your only limit is your mind, and the back is in the silver. Trust the timing of your life, also silver. And good things take time. I don't know how well you can see that. And then silver, and then just begin again and again. And so this is cloud. I know that it's like a marshmallowy color. I can see the almost yellow-gray taupiness underneath. So it's creamy, but yeah. So there's like a yellow-gray aspect to it, but it's still very pretty. I believe this is sky. I think that's the color. It's a very rich sky blue. Frankly, it's gorgeous. This is charcoal, and then indigo. That's what this is. That's what this is called. This is indigo. And honestly, to me, indigo is more of a purplish blue, but this is a really lovely, rich greenish blue. So, so that is the companion notebooks, and you get all of these. So the annual workbook plus all 4 quarterly workbooks. Again, these are completely undated, so you can use them starting anytime that you like. These are $58 for this whole set. So there is that. Then we have the daily quarterly workbook. So let me pop this open. And this also came in wrapped in bubble wrap. So it's, again, very, very nicely packaged. And okay. So I still have one of the 2022s still wrapped up because this last quarter I fell off with using the daily. So I still had this, so I want to run this past you in comparison. Now, one of the things about the 2022 books is that this cover was really thick and this coil wasn't big enough, so these would catch, and there were some people who experienced where it would kind of tear. So that is something that MakseLife took into consideration, all of that feedback. And that's the thing I really appreciate about them, is that they take into consideration feedback. And so for the 2023 launch, you can see how much bigger the coil is compared to the books and how much thinner the the covers are compared to from 2022 to 2023. So these are supposed to move a lot more smoothly, and oh yeah, so this is my first time opening it, and you can see the design changes, that they're just, it's not a whole lot of design change. So this is the 2022 version, this is the 2023 version, and they are just really refining the brand look, and it's honestly, to me, really freaking cool. I really like what they are doing. So again, you have undated, so these tabs have nothing on them, and again, you saw this first time opening. In the back, you have this really nice little folder along with stickers, and then also another envelope pocket at the back. And these are for the months, so that you can put the tabs on the month, or put the months on the tab. That's words. That's correct word order. So here we have, again, the entire goal setting system is available in every one of the undated quarterlies that you get. You have a complete goal setting system to work through if you choose to at the start, because these are undated, so you never know when people are going to just pick one up and start using it. So again, they changed the design of this opening work, but not the content. So this is going to match what is in here. So that is just something to remember, that every single one of these quarterly notebooks, you're going to get that. And then you work through the beginning of the month. Building inner wealth is our definition of success. Who you become in the process of working towards your goals is as important, if not more, than crossing the finish line of achievement. See our friend who is the founder of MakseLife. So you got the quote page, you've got the monthly page, you've got the monthly goals pages. Let's see, get a good, come on. And then you have you roll into your weekly actions. I really like this page. If the only thing you're using are the daily books, because I can't think of actual words right now, this is a page that you can use for your reflections of what happened the previous week. when I was routinely using these particular books, this is where I would put my weekly meal plan. So, because I had, I put my weekly reflections in the flagship. So you have your weekly actions, and then you roll into the weekly overview, and then the daily page. So there's one page available for every single day of the week. So you'll have 7 of these pages, and then again, roll into the page where you can make this whatever you would like. There's a lot of great videos and Instagram posts about how people use this particular page, and you just start all over. And I believe there's 5 complete weeks. Again, because you never know what month you're going to be using in these. So little steps make big things happen, and progress, not perfection. And then at the end, you have Own Your Story, and this is the quarterly assessment to work through. And so there's that. Enjoy the journey. This is a space for future plans that did come in useful. I forget which quarter I was using this for planning my YouTube videos, so that was kind of useful. Then you've got aligned notes pages. Let me check. I think in the 2022 version, yep, these were dot grid. So the change from 2022, besides the thickness of the cover, is that the back pages were dot grid. Now they are lined. So that is a change from 2022 to be aware of. If you liked the dot grid, it is no more. So if you would prefer dot grid, let MakseLife know. Like I said, they really take into account what their users like and prefer. So, and again, you have the little folder and the stickers and the little pocket at the back, and you've got the cord, I forget what this is called, the thing that holds it closed. So there you go for the daily. Forgot what I want to make note of. I forgot to tell you the pricing of the daily quarterly books. So if you want one of these, it will be $58. So if you want a full year, it will be $58 each. I would like to note that the pricing hasn't changed. In the description, I will link to the video that I did last year with regard to the pricing and how much it would cost for a full year. So your budget options, let's say. So I forget what, I can't think honestly what 58 times 4 is going to be. 232 sounds about right. So it'll cost you over $200 to buy all of these new. What I would recommend is, if you want to use these for the year, or you're just thinking that you might want to use these for the year, buy 2, and that's going to be $116. And then what I did personally last year, I bought the other 2 that I had planned to use, and I used 3, 2.5. I bought the other 2 during the second sale. So that is something to consider. I saved some money that way. So yeah, so $58 each. There will be inserts available, so you can buy basically everything but the cover. And I don't believe that it will be tabbed. It's not going to be tabbed. Yeah, it's not going to be tabbed. So basically all of this, so no covers, no folder, no pocket, no stickers. You can get all of this, not tabbed, for $44. So that is something else to consider if you like punching and putting into your own cover, whether it is rings or discs. That is something you can do as well. That will be available. All right, moving on to the weekly overview pads. So like I was showing earlier, let me get all of my notes, post-it notes taken off of. You have the daily pad. And so this was released last year. Well, a lot of people were like, can I get the weekly overview pad? And so they came out with the weekly overview pad. So this is something that they are really excited to launch. So it is a sticky pad. It's going to be $10 for sure. So that's why I think this is also $10. So $20 each. I forget how many pages are going to be on each one. I believe it might be 50 pages each, so that's actually not too bad. So that will get you through the year if you want to use both. So there is that available. And then, before I get to it, I'm going to talk about this. So this is going to be $12. This is a metal bookmark and stencil. So combination bookmark and stencil. And let me pop this. All right, I should have opened that earlier. So this is the other accessory that they're launching, and I'm going to pop it in like this. So that is how you do the bookmark, and then you have these stencils, which I believe are sized exactly to the dot grid. So you've got a choice of squares, hexagons, hearts, and circles, as well as a couple of other common ones with a square, a flag, a narrower square, a narrow rectangle, a thicker rectangle, another narrow flag, a pointer, and then a few other flags. So those are available. So like I said, this will retail for $12. So this is another really fun accessory available. Also, what I have recently heard is that if you are going to want the old style bookmarks for the flagship, you're going to want to get these at launch as soon as possible. I actually have somehow lost my other two, so I'm going to try and grab those when I have availability, which I will go through all that in a minute. But if you are looking for this style of bookmark, they are not going to be restocking them, and they don't have much left. So you're going to want to get those. So we are moving on to the flagship. So this is the 2022 flagship that I chose. I have a thing for the floral designs. I've been using MakseLife since 2021, and hold on, let me move all this debris out of my way. So this is my 2022 cover, and I want to show you which ones I chose for review. I'm not keeping both. I actually have a friend that I will be giving one of them to, but these are, honestly, every single one of this year's flagship colors are gorgeous. They come wrapped in this plastic cover, and so this year, I don't know where my box from last year is. I think it's buried somewhere. This year, they've made it so that each of the boxes match the flagship that it contains. So the cover. So the insides are all the same. So this one is this really gorgeous chevron color. It's so freaking gorgeous. This is the one I'm giving to a friend. So it's just, check that out. I don't know how well this cover is showing up on the camera. I hope it's as beautiful on camera as it is in person. The coil is a lighter gold than last year's coil, so you can see how this is distinctly orangey. It is definitely not orangey for this year. It's got same gray snap holder, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So you can see the end paper matches. There we go. So you can see that. And so we've got the cover, and then, like I said, all of the redesigned intro pages and all of the work. So it's really nice. This is so a difference that they've made for this coming year is, again, I believe these pages, it's not as quotey here. So this is what it looked like. This is what it looks like this year. Here, let me get the box out of the way. That will help. And then, so even last year was pretty neat and just fairly simple. So you've got all the space that if you wanted to decorate it, you could. Yeah, so the quote pages were fairly simple. And you've got colors are still the same, and I'm not gonna zoom in too much here. Let me go ahead and pop these both up. I was not one for using my monthly in the flagship, as you can tell. So colors still the same. I don't know if you can see the February. It's got a little bit of color the days of the week. Doesn't have it on this one. This is 2023, and there's a reason for that. So let's see. Now I had the horizontal. Oh, good. So you will be able to see in the horizontal. This particular 2023 one is vertical layout. You can see that there's some color both in the habit tracker and on the days of the week in the 2022. There is absolutely no coloration. This is all neutral gray. It's fairly dark gray, but it is a neutral gray all across the entire planner. So honestly, I think it was Cindy who over at Llama Letters, Cindy Gunsard-Baldo, she had mentioned on her review last year that she was not a fan of any color. And that's why she personally went with the 6-month coiled, because she just did not want any color in that particular product, because it was undated. It had no color, so that's why she went with it. So MakseLife heard that, and they were like, you know what? That's a reasonable request. So for 2023, the layout is completely neutral. There is no coloration. The coloration is in the monthly, yes, but not the weekly. So if that is something you prefer, that is something to consider. So again, this particular choice I had for this one is the vertical layout. You are going to be able to get all of the covers, the flagship, in either the vertical or the horizontal layout. So it's a tough choice, frankly. But I will be, I said I'm giving this one to a friend because because there was another cover that just kept calling me. For as gorgeous as this is, the quote cover, I just can't, I have to have it because it's just hitting me in the feels so deeply. So for those who are, you can search out who else is in the maksereviewcrew, and I know somebody, I can't remember who, but I have seen a number of people who have gotten the quote cover. And you can see what the quote is, and like I said, it's just hitting me in the feels. So I will be getting that with the vertical layout, and the way I will be using that for 2023 is to basically record everything that I do for the writing. So I've got the HB90 in that that helps me set my goals ahead of time. But I basically, at least for 2023, because I will be relaunching my publishing career, I want to basically use it as a memory keeper. So I decided to go with the vertical, and so it will be a recording of what I did every day to relaunch my writing career. So that's what it will be for, and that's why I decided to go with the quote cover, because I think that is just going to be very meaningful for what I'm planning on doing. So that is what I will be using the vertical layout for with the quote cover. So, but again, this is one of the artist series, and I forget who the artist is, but whoever it is, she did a gorgeous job. This is honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with any of the products or any of the covers, flagship covers for 2023. I think you will be happy with every single one. So that is this particular cover, and let me put it back in the box, and I will repackage it for my friend. And that is the other thing, is like, you get it in this plastic cover, the box itself, and then inside, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I had to take it out of bubble wrap as well. So it's really so well packaged. So pop that down. So we've got this polka dot kind of cover design for the box. Oh my gosh. This is my first time seeing it in person because I opened the Chevron earlier. I did not open this. Oh man, this is gorgeous. So as you can see, bubble wrap. This is Cindy Greensford-Baldo's cover that she designed. This is the floral cover for the year, and I love this. I love this purple. It's amazing. I really like and enjoy Cindy's botanical art, and wow, yeah. I'm so glad I picked this. This is what I had really intended to be my planner. I wasn't sure. I got the Chevron cover because I'm like, it was gorgeous. I wanted to see it, and I'm glad I saw it. But this is the one I always intended to be my planner for 2023, and I'm going to be using it just like I have been using the 2022, in that it is a memory planner. I journal in this every day. So this is also horizontal layout. So I'll just be journaling. There's the end paper that matches the box. So there you go. And yeah, so let me just pick a random week, and I keep opening to the weekly actions. So again, the horizontal, it's neutral, all the same color all throughout the year. So it's just kind of like bluish gray. So like I said, it's fairly dark and definite gray, but you know what? If you don't like it, you can cover it with stickers fairly easily. So, yeah, just again, same as before, and colors in the month. And then at the back, I forgot to show that in the Chevron. So let me pop to the back. You again, notes pages are lined notes pages. So you've got 2023 and 2024 calendar with the dates in colors, and then you move into the lined notes pages. And then you've got a folder, and you also get stickers with, again, the refined colorways for every area of life. And then you also get a pocket built into the back. And I didn't show, here, let me show you the back for the Chevron. Come on, let me open. So the back of each cover is slightly different. They all have MakseLife nameplates, but the so for the Chevron cover, it is going to be in this purple lavender, and for the Blackberry Fields, which is what this is called, it is the gray. So yeah, so both really, really pretty, really, really gorgeous. And yeah, I think that is it for the actual products. So let me go ahead and run through my notes. I also, in the description below, I have linked the product guide. So scroll through, and I also have a listing of everything that I have gone through. So the product guide has all of the information as to what colors are available, whether it's dated or undated, the pricing. Absolutely useful. And like I said, there is digital planning that will be available. If you are into digital planning, you want to get this. This is just amazing. There is so much that is going to be available. So these are I want to run through the older products that will also be available on launch day. The 6-month undated goal setting weekly planners. So like I said, those are the ones that Cindy has been using. They're not bringing those back. So once they run out of their current stock, there's reasons for them not restocking it. But if you like those the 6-month weekly planners undated, you are going to want to get those on launch day. They also have the 6-month undated weekly inserts. Again, as far as I know, they are not bringing those back. You want to go get those. They have the weekly coaching tip stickers. So those are the weekly coaching is going to be from the 2022 things. And so let me pop that into, pick a week that I didn't fill out. Let's see. Oops. You see my January goals. So here at the bottom of the page, so Sierra went through and in the team went ahead and put all of these coaching tips on stickers so that you could have those for the undated products. So they also have the magnetic bookmark set, the habit tracker sticky pad. So I've never gotten that. I'm tempted to go and get that because that might be useful to keep in the folio. The daily sticky notepad, which I was showing you earlier. They have adhesive pen loops, which honestly I picked up a couple and I use them at work. I have a clipboard that I have to have for reasons, and I've got my pen attached to it, so it's been very useful. Hourly time washi for the undated products, expandable, or honestly, sorry, that's the hourly time washi is good no matter what product you have. It's specifically oriented for I think it's most useful, I should say, for the vertical, but it is available. They also have checklist washi tape. They also have an expandable pen pouch, which I do have. I really like it. It's in the other room. I am not going to grab it. A teal dot grid notebook will not be restocked once it's sold out. Okay, so yes, the 6-month undated weekly planners with a standard coil, so similar to what you have on the quarterlies. So this coil and the inserts, those will not be restocked. The teal dot grid will not be restocked. They have a functional sticker book that will not be restocked, and the goal setting bookmark trio. So like I was showing you with earlier. So those are the things that will not be restocked. They also have a gray dot grid notebook, as well as a dated monthly sticker kit. So those will be restocked, as well as 2022 versions of quarterly goal setting and daily inserts. So like I said with these, and goal setting companion notebooks. So you can get the older version. So this for the annual goals, and this is one of the ones from the quarterly. So you can get these probably at a reduced price. I can't guarantee that, but I'm guessing based on how I know businesses generally work. So the other thing to keep in mind is that, so this is going up Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. MakseLife will be doing their own walkthrough of all of the products for the 2023 launch. And you can catch that on Facebook in the MakseLife, official MakseLife Facebook group, or YouTube on their channel. So be sure to check that out. I'm trying to go through the rest of my notes, and I know I've got more notes. Okay, so my personal notes that I do want you to be aware of. So I ran through the flagship planner, the daily planner, and companion notebooks. I also went through the Indigo Folio, the A5 dot grid notebook, the morning intentions notebook, the evening reflections notebook. So that's the daily reflections and gratitude, and the weekly overview sticky pad. I have not received the Maksē markers, but I'm really looking forward to that. Because like I said, they have aligned those marker colors to be matching to the 2023 refinement colors. So they, like I said, they refined the colors for the areas of life starting with the 2023 products. So you can get markers that will match those colors. I don't remember what those are. You'll see that in the product guide. You can get the pricing on those. They honestly, this is the other thing, they look like mild liners. I believe they got permission from Zebra to use the body of the mild liners, in fact. So you definitely want to check out the Maksē markers as well. And then I also showed you the Stencil Bookmark. So this lovely little thing. And then, I have to get this. So I'm going to pause. Hold on. In addition to all of the lovely, lovely, lovely planner products that are coming out for 2023, MakseLife will be making apparel available on their website. So they went through a third party before, but you will now have the option to buy MakseLife apparel directly from MakseLife. And I want to show you a few of the things I have personally selected. And this is something else I really appreciate as somebody who is plus sized, as many of you have seen. They run up to 3X, so I know that there are those out there who are larger than me, so I definitely would absolutely make sure to ask them for future apparel releases to try and get 4X and 5X. Because I think it is important to have those styles available for those who are in need of them, as well as those who, like myself, like some things to be on the roomier side. So, speaking of, first thing I got, the Emotional Support Hoodie. I love this. This is gorgeous. This is a 3X. It is true to size. So, if you want some room in your hoodies, and you have a choice of colors, by the way. Oh, shoot, about to run out of battery. Okay, so replace the battery. So this is the Emotional Support Hoodie. I don't know if you can tell that this is in navy. I think I already mentioned that this is true to size. So hopefully they will be coming out with larger sizes because I just like the roomy. This is not roomy on me at all. They have a kangaroo pocket, and then they also have these really cool, I forget what this is called, cord, sure, and a really nice hood. I don't remember what any of the pricing is on the apparel, but this is all really nice apparel, frankly. I really like it. You have a choice of designs as well as color for each design. So next up is a shirt that I had to pull out of the laundry so because I've worn it so much, and it is again navy, and take your should and shove it up your should hole. So I just really love this, and everybody I've told this to about this t-shirt or seen this t-shirt, they're like, oh my god, I need this. So then we have, I believe this is the heather gray option, just to begin, which is the motto of MakseLife, and little red heart right here. So there's that. And then we have the basic black for living the MakseLife. And it's got the rainbow design. So this is the updated design. I believe they have an older design as well available. There are some items for apparel that are only available up to 2X. I forget what they are, but I do remember making note of that because I am 3X. I know it was something I was interested in getting, but it wasn't available in my size. So something to consider. Let's see. Rolling through other notes. Be sure to check out the digital products. I wish I had a working tablet because it looks so freaking cool. Launch day info, Thursday, October 20th. If you're with Club Mäksē, that opens at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. And if you're not in Club Mäksē, everybody else, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So definitely check that out. If you are in need of doing installment payments, they will have a shop pay available. It is not Afterpay, but it is very similar in that it will allow you to break up the payments into 4. So you will have that option available if you are in need of it. And again, free with purchase prior to the 24th. This is the 2022 year-end reflections. You can also buy this individually and give it as a gift, $8 each. And then shipping. So starting within the last week, in addition to Canada, MakseLife is now shipping internationally to Europe, New Zealand, and Australia. Comment from Chrissy when I asked this question in the affiliates group. Shipping will also be done via USPS, so customers will be responsible for any customers will be responsible for any customs or taxes that may be charged. So just to be aware of that. And then, oh my gosh, this keeps just scrolling down. All right, so I'm just gonna hold this up because it is bothering me. Anyway, and then the other note is that if you are interested in having it shipped internationally, it's going to be expensive. So they do not upcharge their shipping costs. The shipping that is charged is the actual cost of shipping. So that is something to consider. It will be expensive. So something, like I said, something to consider. And then as a reminder, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, this is Tuesday, October 18th. So much stuff. Anyway, Tuesday, October 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, in the Facebook group for the official MäksēLife Facebook group, or over on their YouTube channel, you can watch them go through all of these products. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Just as a reminder, any links to the MäksēLife store in my description are affiliate links. Your support of me by using those is so great. Helpful. It helps me pay for things like getting these really nice lights that I can film this at when it's getting dark out. So thank you. If you choose not to use the affiliate links, I still thank you for watching this. Watching this long helps a lot. And then also, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. Let me know if you have any questions, as well as what your favorite of all of these things that I've showed off are. I really appreciate you being here, and may all your dreams be ruby dreams. Bye-bye.